Welcome to Sixth Floor Walk Up. I'm Lex.
And I'm Liv.
In this podcast, we talk navigating life in your 20s,
Living in New York City.
and literally anything else that even slightly amuses us.
Girl, let's stop dilly-dallying and get right into it.
One. I feel like iCarly.
We are.
Who's Miranda and who's Jeanette?
I think I'm Jeanette. Did you
Really?
think you were Jeanette because you're blonde?
Yeah, but I actually don't think I have a. I feel like you would be the one with the butter sock.
I would. That's why I put myself
You'd be
as
the one.
Jeanette.
You'd be the one like hitting people
With the butter sock, 100%.
with the butter sock.
With the butter sock, 100%.
Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome to our podcast.
Hi, my name's Liv.
And my name's Alexa. You probably heard it in the intro.
And then it's actually 6'4" Walk Up.
It's 6 hour walk up if you don't mind.
In terms of titles.
By the way.
Yeah. And we're recording.
We're recording
Hi, Chachas. Hi.
live on video. Not live, but on video.
Yeah.
What was your mini goal? Do you remember?
Of course I remember, and I
what did you
achieved it.
What-
with
oh, I remember what it is.
flying
I actually remember
colors.
what it was, too.
My mini goal, you guys, was to spend some money on some lobster roll in the Hamptons of all places, and I did exactly that. Lock in, buckle up. I'm going to tell you the price.
I'm nervous. I already know the price and I'm nervous.
I know, I already told you. $58
USD.
for a lobster roll, and then I'll say it, fries weren't included.
It's actually, that's like a crime that fries should always be included, but the fact that it's 58 USD and fries were not included is a shame.
I know. Like, market price is a dangerous, dangerous game you're playing, especially in the Hamptons. But, like, I'm sorry. Fries have to be included in items like a burger.
Yep.
And items like a roll. Anything that ends in a roll, there should be a burger.
Anything
there
that's a
should be
sandwich
fries.
should have fries with it.
Yeah. And then you can, like, have the option for whatever. But they're like, oh, coleslaw's included.
Ew, no one
And
wants
I'm like-
that. No one wants that.
So, actually, I love coleslaw.
Oh, sorry.
But, like,
I don't want that.
Don't tell me that when it comes in the little, like, plastic container that's this big for, like, ketchup. Like, that's, like, how much ketchup I need for the fries that weren't included.
They give you one bite of coleslaw.
They gave me one bite of coleslaw, but the coleslaw, best thing.
Did you buy the fries?
Of course I did.
You had to.
Like, if I'm
You had
having
to.
a lobster roll, I'm going to have fries.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, if you're already splurging, you might as well.
And the fries were $6. They
Was
tried, which I think is kind of a good deal.
It's not bad.
the
That's not
Hamptons.
horrible.
It was a big thing. Like, it was a vat of fries.
I mean, when
that,
you're
like,
already paying, what was it, 53?
58.
Oh my God, 58. When you're already paying 58, like what, $6?
At that point, just make your roll 60 with fries.
Because they want it in the 50s, so it sounds a little less.
I mean, they didn't even tell you. It was actually so fun.
It didn't even say it.
It was so fun because I got lobster rolls with two other girls. So we're sitting at the table. We each got lobster rolls, and then we split the fries.
Smart.
The one side of fries was split 3 ways
Great.
because there was enough fries. And the bill came around, and they hand the handheld like toast thing where
Yeah.
you can. So I was like, okay, let's split it evenly, right? Everyone got to experience the bill on their own time because the girl went one by one. So I paid first. I saw the price. I
my God.
smiled. I smirked because we didn't know what market price was because we didn't ask because we were going to act out of our tax bracket and we were going to
Yeah.
misbehave and we were going to get the lobster roll.
It's like it's almost best you didn't know. I would have like literally been like,
Yeah.
just 20%.
It was so funny because then the girl went to me. I signed. I smiled. I'm like, you guys are going to love this one. You guys are going to love it. Goes to the next girl. She's smiling. She's signing her life away, like grimacing. Goes to the last girl. She's, of course, yep. Signs that bill. Like, it was
Like-
so funny.
It's nice to act rich for once in a while.
It
Cosplay
was.
rich.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Lobster roll was dry.
Was it butter or mayo?
Mayo. Which I know everyone likes butter better, but I've never had that.
Connecticut style.
I've never had
Butter.
a Connecticut style.
Warm with butter.
I've never had a Connecticut style warm with
And
butter.
then, yeah, main style is, of course, cold with mayo. So was the bun cold?
I was like, did I have to vocalize for a toasted bun? The bun wasn't toasted. I feel like I messed up. Perhaps it was a misstep. But like,
Why are you victim blaming?
I just
Don't victim blame.
Because I'm trying to like, I'm just like, did I mess up? Like, I didn't even have a toasted bun on my lobster roll. I didn't know.
That's not your fault.
But I didn't know I had to say stuff like that. It's like getting a bagel. I'm assuming it's toasted. But
you have to say-
you have to say.
You have to say that.
Which I learned the hard way because
Yeah.
like I feel like
It's because they're fresh. When they're fresh, like sometimes you don't want it toasted.
yeah, because they're fresh. But I like a toasted bagel. I like a toasted bun, and that just wasn't the case.
Damn. How was the Hamptons otherwise?
Like I don't fit in. I don't fit in at the Hamptons, girl.
Was it obvious?
Yes.
Okay.
Every single person that I had a conversation with, they came up to me and they were like, this is my first time here. And I was like, wait, how could you tell that it's mine too? Like,
Oh, so they felt safe with you.
people were
being
opening
like,
up to
"This is
me.
different."
People were opening up to me. They were like, this is insane. I can't believe people are spending X amount. First off, you guys, reel it in. Picture a 2-floor bar outdoor. It's like an upstairs deck and a lower stairs deck. To go upstairs, we were hearing the same music. The DJ was on the upstairs bar.
Yeah.
Same music's playing downstairs because of just how sound works. It was 160. Just like
Wait, do you mind explaining how sound works quick?
yeah, so like something comes out and then like you kind of can hear it.
Can you talk about the waves?
Yeah, and they just kind of vibrate and find these kind of like frequencies, and then the rest is history. It goes right into your ears in one ear and right out the other.
And then is light faster or sound?
That's the speed of sound is light. Barriers.
110%.
110%. I've always known
110%.
that. I've always known that. But anyway.
I just want to school the listeners.
No,
Give 'em a little
listen. I am smarter than a 5th grader.
Yeah, no, I know that.
I'm confident on that.
I know.
You were a little surprised by my knowledge yesterday.
Oh, that was crazy. I actually felt betrayed by your knowledge. I felt betrayed by your knowledge, and I felt like literally someone cleared the cache in my brain. I was like, what? Like someone's literally wiped me clean, wiped my brain clean, literally like full reset. I was like, we'll get into it after.
Well, we can
Go
tell them
ahead.
later. Let me just finish up with just how expensive it was to go into the second floor of a building, God forbid. $160, you guys, for a wristband.
To just go upstairs.
Just to go up a flight of stairs and listen to the same music I was listening to downstairs. But the kicker was
there anything free up there after you paid? Well, not free, but.
well, number one, I didn't pay.
No, of
And number
course.
two, I wouldn't know. Because upstairs, you guys, everyone was just looking out and down at the people who didn't pay $160. Like, no one was dancing up there. Like, I would glance up. I'd say, what is going on up there? Like, what's going on up there? It's $160 to get up there. Well, what's going on? It must be something good. No, it's just people looking down at the people on the first floor because we didn't spend $160 on a wristband to go to the second floor.
It's really
So-
scary. That's giving Hunger Games.
It was giving Capital, and I was giving District 12. Like, it was
That's so sad.
so crazy. But that's the Hamptons. That's the vibe of the Hamptons. Everyone's gives Capital.
I wonder what they got with that wristband.
Nothing.
Like if there was at least like a one free drink.
I don't think so.
That's really sad.
But then I found a wristband on the ground, cut off.
No.
So I like hooked it around my hair tie, and I was like, I need to do research. I need to get up there. So I get to the door.
I'm so scared.
The guy must have just simply looked at me and known that I couldn't afford it. He took the wristband, ripped my wrist upside down.
No.
And ripped the wristband off and said, "Get out."
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. And then I like looked at him, laughed, and walked away. It was insane. Like, I just want to see how the other half's living. I couldn't get up there.
But you couldn't get up there because that was your lobster roll fund.
That was my lobster roll
That was
money.
your lobster roll fund.
That would have cut into a third of my lobster roll.
Yeah, it would have. That is really insane.
Also, I would never spend that much money.
no, of course not.
Not even like on New Year's Eve.
I was just thinking like that's like some people try to do like that's a price that people pay on New Year's Eve, which I wouldn't.
Which
pay
I
on
wouldn't
New
even
Year's
do
Eve.
that. I wouldn't even do that.
To have a little bit of champagne and be in a crowded bar, no thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you for the one toast.
We've already talked about it. New Year's Eve is a house party situation.
Yeah, New Year's Eve is
you need to be-
rookies go out only.
You need to be
It's
an
rookie night.
arm's length of Ryan Seacrest hosting the Rocking Eve.
Exactly.
The Rocking Eve. Like you need to be able to have that, and need to be able to listen to it. Remember that time we were at our friend's
couldn't hear
apartment
it.
and we turned it up.
We turned it up. I said,
God forbid we took control of the remote and turned it up.
They
And
said,
then-
"Who turned
and
that
They
up?"
said, "Who turned that up?" They came in the room and said, "Who turned that
And
up?"
we were
We have
like-
neighbors, and we were like, "We literally simply just want to hear the TV, we
or
just
at
need to hear
least
it."
put subtitles on.
Yeah.
I need to hear the Andy Cohen, and then the
I
other
need
guy.
to hear Andy Cohen. I need to like randomly see.
What's
him
the
and
other
John
guy's
Mayer.
name right now?
Anderson Cooper.
Anderson Cooper.
We need to see them getting blackout drunk. We need to see them yelling about Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, and for me, I can't be spending New Year's Eve prices on just a random Saturday in the Hamptons. But yeah, I did not fit in. However, I will say I was eating good.
In
I
the
was
neighborhood?
eating good.
Eating good in the
Oysters,
neighborhood?
lobsters, like really good pesto pasta. You named it.
Ooh.
I was eating good.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
I was eating good. So
For the price, I'm glad it was good.
the price, not right. The vibes, also not right. The food, right.
At least there was one thing.
I'll say, I think I'm a Jersey Shore girl.
Have you been?
No, but I think I'd like it a lot better.
I think you'd like it.
I'm going in a couple upcoming weekends.
Oh, I think you'd love it.
I think so too.
It's very fun. I've been to Jersey Shore. I did the whole thing. It's fun.
Like I'm a leopard bathing suit with a tequila soda.
Yeah, it's fun. It's dance vibes. It's dancing.
No one dances in the Hamptons.
So weird.
Because I think they don't know how. I'm judging them a lot. I think they focus so much on being seen. They're trying to be seen at the Hamptons there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm trying to be seen breaking it down on the dance floor.
100%.
So that's kind of the difference between, people.
Let's talk about how you betrayed me yesterday with your knowledge.
Do you want to talk about your mini goal? No, let's talk about
Let's talk about that before we forget.
Okay.
Yesterday we're hanging out with our friends.
God forbid.
And yeah, it was a Saturday. Like, is that fine with you guys?
Yeah.
Seriously, we got our work done. And anyway, we're hanging out and we're talking about Nathan. We're talking about not Nathan for you. We're talking about the rehearsal, Nathan Fielder's show.
The rehearsal, yeah, which I haven't even seen yet.
I haven't either, but I know what happens.
Me too, because I'm online.
Yeah, I'm online. God forbid I spoiled it for somebody.
So if anyone says spoiler alert, you guys, we don't even watch the show. So number one, how could we have known? And number two, it's online.
We're not even spoiling it right now. We're just saying that apparently this season is about aviation. That's all we'll say.
It's about communication in the cockpits.
Yes. So Alana is saying that, there's one whole episode where Nathan is, what is his name?
Captain Sully?
Nathan is lives like Captain Sully or whatever. And I was like, who's that?
And all of us are like, oh, no way, no way.
And I'm
the
like,
whole
and I go,
table is like, oh my God, of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, who is that? And everyone is like, are you serious?
Yeah.
The Miracle on the Hudson. And I'm like, what? Literally what? And they're like, the plane that had to emergency land in the Hudson River.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I literally felt like I felt like you guys were doing a trend on me. And when I went to the bathroom, you guys were like, let's make up this historical
event.
event.
It's like they give me the money trend, but it's us
let's
all
make up this
knowing
historical
Captain
event
Sully.
that didn't happen and gaslight Alexa into thinking that this all happened and we all know about it. I literally was looking and I wasn't surprised that everyone, the rest of the people knew, but I was surprised. Ooh, we're out of focus on this camera.
Hi.
Hi. Bring us back.
Bring us back. Bring us
Okay,
back.
we're
We're like a baby when you snap. When you snap the baby when it jumps into the pool. So that the baby floats to the surface. You haven't seen that?
No.
I'll send you the video.
Okay.
Basically, they throw a baby in the water.
I know, they love chucking
And the
babies
mom's
in the water.
baby. And it snaps at the baby, and the baby floats up to the surface and comes into focus.
Why do they have to snap at the baby?
No clue.
Okay.
That's just how the videos go.
Well, that's how
every
this
time
works.
clockwork, and that's how we get into focus here.
But anyway, I wasn't mad that I was more betrayed that Liv also knew. I was I feel like we usually have the same
Same knowledge
about, especially about an event like that. I literally must have missed it. I don't know what happened. I must have missed it.
You missed it because this was honestly the biggest thing.
It's so
the
crazy.
plane landed.
I actually have no recollection.
The plane landed on the Hudson River.
Crazy.
So Alexa had no idea about the entire event and didn't know about Captain Sully when it's Captain Sully was the hero, press tours, you name it.
I literally don't know about Coach Sullivan. I literally don't know about Coach Sullivan.
Coach Sullivan.
I don't know him. And I'm it just felt crazy to be wow, I missed that whole thing.
Well,
then Tyler said, do you know that in 2001 a plane hit?
I know.
And I was like, oh my God, imagine I didn't know that one either.
That was fresh. That was fresh. But it was also just a double whammy because earlier we were talking about the Crucible and the Salem witch trials, and Tyler made a really deep cut about Tituba. And I laughed so hard because something about me is I love Salem witch trial humor and I love Crucible humor because it's just so good. And Alexa was like, now who's that?
I was like, hey, is this another character
y'all creating? It was so it was one of those things where how do you just not know all these key characters? But it's when that happens to me in conversation, I'll just be like, oh, maybe I don't know. But you were like, whoa.
No,
you
literally.
stop the
I'm
presses.
not afraid to say I don't know who that is.
Yeah, you're like, wait, and who's Tituba?
I honestly think that my brain literally filters out. I think it filters out, and it doesn't get rid of
cache. I'm cleared cache.
They completely cleared the cache, and I'm And I remember the stupidest things, but I don't remember like actually things that matter, and it's really scary. Anyway, whatever. While you all were reading The Crucible, I was reading John Green. As in my Tumblr girl era.
Tumblr.
Whatever.
So funny. Okay, so what was your mini goal and did you accomplish it?
So my mini goal is actually, I don't know what I was thinking. My mini goal is to go ahead and make a hot dog tower.
Oh yes, the hot dog tower.
Let's just say like that was like really a far-fetched goal. Like I don't know why I kind of said that.
Was it?
I think that was a far-fetched goal. Like I think like
is it not just pigs in a blanket like you're obsessed with?
It's first of all, I'm not obsessed with pigs in a blanket. Stop spreading that rumor. It was like no, it was actually easier than pigs in a blanket because all I had to do was I already had the little pretzel bites. All I had to do was slice them and add little weenies, and I didn't do it because I completely forgot.
It's okay. You also did go to Costco though.
I went to Costco. I got other things like people were not hungry. People were not hungry.
I ate everything on the table. Yeah. 2 of everything.
People were not hungry. I'm telling you. That's one thing.
I saw the cheese board go. What are you talking about? People were not hungry.
No, I said people were not hungry. I fed them, so they were not hungry.
Oh, I thought you were saying people weren't hungry, so no one was eating the food that you made.
No, I did not let people go hungry. People were not hungry.
Okay, now I'm with you. I thought you were saying like people weren't hungry, and I literally was like, I had cheese and crackers.
No, it was more like I would not let people be at this house and be hungry.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
No, and I do get it now. It just took me a little bit.
We don't eat the hot dog tower when I made that gorgeous pickle loaf of sourdough.
The pickle loaf was delightful.
With that fresh olive oil.
Delightful and delicious. I love a good olive oil.
Yeah, it was great. Anyway, what's in for you?
Honestly, speaking of good olive oil, my in is solo dining.
Oh, I love that.
It's so my in. It's insane. I love solo dining. I wish I could do it all the time. Honestly, like my behaviors as of late, my wallet is doing some talking. My wallet is like...
My wallet's wailing.
My wallet is like... My wallet is spending big bucks, and that's fine. But I love solo dining. Here's the thing with solo dining. It's going to go ahead and something's going to be comped.
Of course.
Because, number one, people either think you are incredibly alone, which works in my favor. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Comp a little something, something. Mm-hmm. Or they think you got stood up. God forbid you just go out to dinner by yourself.
I know.
People are like, wait, just for one? People are like, wait. They're like, one? And then you sit down, they're like, is there another? No. Is this okay?
When they come by and they take the second plate.
And
they take the
yeah, they take the silverware away.
And they're almost like, sorry.
Yeah, like, oh my God, I'm just gonna use this for like a full table.
Yeah.
Like they try to make you like.
People are actually here with.
Yeah, so people are like kind of doing this other thing where they're like with people at the restaurant, but you're like not. Anyway, I sat at the bar, and
that's the way to do it.
Oh, of course. And the bar, the restaurant that I went to, I felt like I was interrupting a sitcom.
Really?
Literally, the owner was sitting at the bar with us. He had on like these big black frames, very Italian. Okay. Everyone there was Italian. I was like,
so you fit in.
I literally was like, ciao, Bella, like the entire time. So, but the owner would literally be like, uh-oh, here comes trouble. And like...
About who?
Anyone who walked through. He'd be rolling his eyes, here's Steven. Hi, Steven. Like, he knew everyone, and everyone at the bar knew each other.
Oh, I love that.
Which was so fun. At first, I was like, uh-oh, I'm left out. Like, I'm solo dining, and I'm left out. But
and
like,
everyone knows each other.
And then everyone knew each other. And everyone was chatting and keeping up with each other and keeping tabs. And... it was really, really cool. We were watching the Knicks. Go Knicks.
They lost.
I've always loved basketball.
I've always been a huge Knicks supporter.
Yeah, me too.
And I know you texted my man a little something.
Yeah, I had to reach out and ask a couple questions.
I caught Liv texting Tyler.
Yep.
About sports gambling.
All I said was, hey, let's play some bets.
She said,
what are you doing?
I want to bet on the kicks. No N. You said the kicks.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. We have the text. I want to bet on the kicks. And then Tyler gave you some bets to put in whatever. And
whatever.
Then later on, you sent a follow-up. hey, between me and you, I think we should stop betting. We never win. And I was
You know what? That was between.
It was between you guys.
That was between
It
me
was
and
between you
Tyler. Like
guys.
that does not need to be on the podcast.
I'm
That
so
about
sorry.
my failed
I'm so
betting
sorry.
attempts. About my failed betting attempts. That does not need to be. But hey,
So were you like literally like watching the Knicks so intently, being like waiting for your bets to go?
no, because I couldn't figure out who Jalen Bronson was.
Oh really? Isn't he the star?
Couldn't find him anywhere. Was looking high and low for him.
Really?
Asked the guy next to me, is Jalen Bronson playing? He's like, yeah.
Brunson.
Whatever. Whatever. I was like, is he on right now? They're like, yeah. That's all I said. I'm just kidding. I couldn't figure it out with Jalen Bronson, which is fine. But anyway, back to my in about solo dining. They're going to comp stuff. You're going to chat. You're going to giggle. You're going to laugh. I had a cavatelli lamb ragu.
Yum, that sounds so good.
Bread and olive oil. And I was having fun with my people.
Was the bread free?
Yeah.
Thank God.
About time.
As it should be.
About time.
As it should be.
And yeah, I had some wine. I got an espresso martini that obviously caused a ruckus at the bar.
Why? They were like, we don't want to make this.
No, they were like, I want one too.
Oh, of course.
I started a
course.
whole wave of espresso martini.
Okay, good.
Left the bar. We all did a limoncello shot.
You did.
I was like, guys, I go, is this homemade? The owner's like, yes.
Oh, I love it.
Because I tried to make limoncello one time.
It takes days.
Days. So we talked
What
about
happened?
that. It was good. It was really strong. It was a Christmas gift to a lot of my friends. And it was one of those things where no one liked it, but people were like, oh, it's good. But anyway, that's my in. What's in for you?
What's in for me? I remember what my in is. My in is hometown realtor behavior on social media.
Obsessed.
It is something that I feel like is like almost like a new thing where these realtors from your hometown, like local realtors, like for a suburb, are like really like putting out all the stops.
They are.
On social. Like I saw a song and a dance number
Nuh-uh.
from a hometown realtor. Actually, our friend Alana, her aunt is a realtor and like does full songs about listings. And it was like so
When
incredible.
does it end?
So incredible. But like it's so funny too because it's like a lot of the realtors, like you knew them in high school and they were like not like quiet, but like they just like weren't like, you know, like outgoing like that. And then the way that they are on social media right now, it's like they are really active.
Well, they
have to be.
They have to be.
But I love the way they act. I love the way they behave on social. I think it's so good.
It is fun. I think like the best growth we've had in a society is the inclusion and addition of like realtors on reality TV.
Yeah.
And I think it's only helping, and it's like trickling down to the suburbs where they're like, let me up my social presence.
It's
like I'm an
really,
influencer.
Like, not only are they selling a house or an apartment, they're selling like their personality.
Yeah.
Like you're like, I want to buy from you.
Yeah, like you're selling the absolute god out of this house. Like I'm in.
And of course, I've talked about Lillian Montalto before. Have
so,
I?
Hey, so I'm gonna pull in Alexa. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that
Lillian
is.
Montalto, she is the hometown realtor of my town, and she is like all of her list. Like when you walk by the house, like you know how that has like the realtor's face on it.
Yeah,
it's an '80s glamour shot. She has not updated her
Oh.
headshot since the '80s.
Wait, is this
Like,
Harry's grandmother?
This is Harry's grandmother.
Yes, I know her.
So she has not updated her headshot since the '80s. And I remember one time I said something to my friend Harry. I said, oh, like, you think she could update her headshot or something? Like, I'm sure if we saw her on the street, like, we would not recognize her now.
Yeah.
And Harry got so defensive. He was like, do you know that she had, like, the hardest upbringing? She grew up in Lawrence with, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, so defensive to the point where I was like, wait, Harry? And then I remembered his grandmother's name is Lillian. I said, is that your grandmother? And he was like, whatever. So then it became a joke that this was his grandmother.
But it's not actually.
Not actually, but my parents think it. My dad thinks it is because I told my dad that that's Harry's grandmother.
It is.
So
Harry's.
anytime she's in the paper, my dad will send a picture, Harry's grandmother in the paper. And I'm like, yeah.
So what does her hard upbringing have to do with her lack of updating her headshot?
I don't know. He got so defensive that we couldn't even get to, like, we had to change the subject.
Okay. I just wanted to know if there was a
But
correlation.
I really want to see her on social. Like, I really want to see her because I don't even know if I'd be able to recognize her anymore. But with this AI deep fake, like, maybe she could deep fake it to be her, like, glamour headshot.
Oh, no. This camera's really going in and out of focus, which is quite frustrating.
Are we in focus now?
I don't know. I think I am. I'm wondering if you are. Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows?
Hey, who knows? God forbid we try something new in this place.
Whatever. What's out for you?
My out is my French press, which you probably don't even know this now that we don't live together anymore. I've been doing French press for my coffee. Okay,
you've told me that.
Well, it's completely out. It's
Why?
completely
Why?
out. The coffee, like, either I need to face the music and I'm not good at making it, or I need to face the music and know that French press coffee just tastes like mud. Like, it is so thick. It is so grainy. I'm
Really?
like, what's happening here? Nothing tastes good. Also, I have no portion control willpower. So I'm making a vat of French press coffee. I'm drinking the whole thing. I'm wondering why I'm like losing my mind, shaking at work. Well, I just had like 36 fluid ounces of French press coffee, and I make it way too strong because I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm like, you know what? Let me take a break from the French press coffee of it all. I've started a pour over situation.
Oh, I like that.
So it's like a coffee filter. It's 1 cup. It's really strong. It's really good. I got my Sumatra from Trader Joe's.
Okay.
And I'm just like, this is kind of the path that I need to be taking personally because I can't be doing bad coffee.
No, you can't.
I can't
start your day like that.
I can't be doing bad coffee. And again, not to talk about my wallet, blah, 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 squawking all the time. I do love iced from Dunks.
I know. It's so bad.
It's a crime.
It's such a crime.
We need to be sponsored. Dunks for life.
I know. It's so, like, I'm...
Free Dunks for life.
With all... I feel horrible because, like, there's so many great coffee places in New York. And I'm just, like...
I don't feel
once
horrible.
a week, I'm still, like, I need my Dunks.
I need my Dunks. It is what it is.
I know. Sorry, we know... You know what to expect.
You can take the girl out of Massachusetts, but you can't take the Massachusetts out of the girl.
No,
and
absolutely not.
unfortunately, Dunks is integrated in Massachusetts culture, and God forbid we represent. God forbid.
No, literally, God forbid. God forbid.
So yeah, I'd be getting my Dunks.
As you should.
Just once a week, though.
I'm interested that you're making your French press thick.
I'm not making my French press. Yes, I am.
I'm
My
interested
pour
that
over.
it's thick.
So thick. I'm like, what's happening?
I think you need to use less.
It's muddy, dude. It's legit muddy. The bottom of every single thing.
Yeah.
My mom used to tell me she used to work in a diner.
Yeah.
And with the coffee, it used to be really thick at the end. So she would sit down and she'd like flip the mug over and then she'd read people's fortunes
Oh, that's
for like
fun.
extra tips.
Oh, that's
and I'm
so
like,
fun.
I'm literally like, I am so similar to her.
Yeah.
But that's like the vibe. That's how thick my coffee is. Like it has legs.
Ew, that's making me sick.
It's
That's
gross.
really- that's nasty.
It's legit out for me.
That's actually
OUT out. I'm fed up.
That's disgusting.
I'm fed up.
I'm fed up with 2 things. I have 2 outs this week.
Okay, overachiever.
The first is my mom's experimental use with AI. It needs to stop.
That
Mom,
is
if you're
a
listening,
lot.
like this isn't an intervention. Like I do not want to receive another video
Stop using AI.
of me. It's like she's taking photos that she had on her camera roll, which like by the way, like I've never before seen photos. So you know how like when you're like one of your parents takes a picture, you'll never see that photo again.
Never.
It's like never before seen. So she's like sending like it's like a photo she has on her camera roll of me and my sister that she like used AI to make us like do this this dance. Mm-hmm. And I'm watching and I'm like, at first I was like, is this a video that existed? But then I look and I'm like, I don't own those sneakers that I'm wearing in this video.
That's so weird. AI would add that.
AI added literally like Reeboks.
Were they
AI
cute or
added
no?
Reeboks. Honestly, I would buy them.
You would buy them?
I would buy them. And I was like, what? And it was like me and my sister doing a weird, like, interpretive, like, swaying dance. And I'm like, what?
Because that is something you guys would do.
I know. So I was like, and the photo was from like a couple years ago. So I was like, did we send her this? But then when I saw the shoes, I was like, I wasn't wearing those shoes in this photo, like, that day. What's going on?
I'm loving that the only thing that seems off for you is the sneakers.
Yeah, I know. But then the next one really scared me. So I replied, I was like, what is that? She doesn't address it, sends another one. And it was based off a photo because I recognized, like, the outfit I was in. It was a photo of me and Tyler. But the video, it, like, morphed us into people I do not recognize. Like, I literally was like, who is that?
I hate
And my mom
that.
goes, well, it was Tyler. I'm like,
But then
well,
what
who
happened?
is it? It's like a made-up person. I was like, it was really, really scary. It was really
Do you
scary.
think, was it like you guys old, like an older version? Like you guys like
But it
in
didn't-
10 years or
I
something?
don't know. It didn't even look like that. It looked like completely different people. It was older people, but it looked like completely different people.
So your mom has like started asking AI to create videos?
Hey,
What is she doing?
I don't know what she's doing, and I honestly don't want to know. I'm like, hey, this needs to stop.
Yeah.
My sister and I literally like texted back and be like, no, this is really scary. This needs to stop.
Yeah, stop making
Like,
an AI version of me.
It sounds like maybe she's having fun with it, but sorry, we're snapping at our camera again that keeps going out of focus. Yeah, no, it needs to stop. AI is actually really scaring me.
I'm sorry
AI is
about
really scaring me.
that.
Tyler showed me yesterday, he was scrolling, and there's AI people performing full stand-up sets. These people do not exist, and it's literally videos of, like, it looks like someone recorded, like, an actual stand-up set, and it's a person that does not exist with a set that does not,
No.
like, that was made fully by AI.
No.
It's
No.
scary. It's scary. And
AI,
I told you about...
AI is really scary.
No, I told you about there was a girl on TikTok that was like, yeah, I randomly found this girl on Instagram who stole my wedding photo and just changed her face to be on mine, but it's like my husband. Like, she didn't change my husband. And then you look and it's like this, like, the girl who did that doesn't even exist at all. It's like a fake account person influencer. It's literally a fake AI influencer who doesn't actually exist, and she's giving like wedding inspo, wedding content. And I was looking at the comments, and people were like, "Oh my god, yeah, this was so annoying when I was planning my wedding. Like, there were so many fake AI people that I had to try to like go." And I'm like, "What is going on?"
What's like really annoying about that whole thing is if it was a real person, like the real person would have known to change the husband's face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
stealing content, that is like the real person would have changed the husband's face.
It's just
That's
really...
such a slip on the AI. That is. AI is so spooky and weird. I'm going to try zooming that in. I think that's actually helping. It's really close now.
Damn, we're up close and personal.
Up close and personal, but like that might help with the focusing.
Yeah, it's scaring me. Anyway, my second out is Benson Boone hate.
Wait, I'm
Stop
so
hating on
glad
him.
you're saying this.
Stop. This is a PSA. Do not hate on Benson Boone. Let the boy do his flips. We're out of focus again.
Let the boy do his flips.
Let the boy flip around. Let the boy have fun.
Literally.
He's such a talented singer. Of course, I knew him from American Idol.
Yeah, you know him from Idol.
when he auditioned for American Idol, he was amazing. He sang an original, and he was so good. He actually quit the show because he was like, I actually think I could be more successful
Without
Idol. I disagreed at the time. Agree with him now. In hindsight, it's true.
To have that wherewithal while you're also getting your dream to be on American Idol is insane. That's star power. That's everything. People love to hate on people who are making people happy.
People love to, and it's this whole thing now on social. It's literally like hootin' and hollerin' core, they're calling it. And it's like, Benson Boone doesn't really fit in that, but like, people are just making fun of like singer-songwriters.
They are.
And they're being like, calling them cringe. I'm like, they are not cringe. Like, God forbid someone literally tries to do their dream.
Hey.
God
forbid.
That's what this podcast.
I was this podcast say. And the thing with Benson Boone also, number one, I think he's cute.
He is cute.
Number two, he's really athletic. I think old people are like, who's this young, spry kid who can do a backflip every single night?
There's always, I feel like
that's where it's coming from.
At every function, there's one white boy who can do a backflip and probably will do it by the end of the night.
I've always said, if you are popular, it really helps that you can do a standing backflip.
I found out someone we know used to be the person that would do the backflip at a function, and it's going to shock you when I tell you who it is.
Tell me.
I'll whisper to you right now.
Wow.
I know. I had no idea he would be. Apparently, it was like his party trick.
See, that's what I mean. He was probably really freaking popular and really like
he would literally just like bust out a backflip at a party.
No, everyone from my high school that could do a backflip was so cool. It's kind of like that's what happens when they pursue the arts.
It's also like if I could do a backflip, that would be my signature trait. Like I would be doing it everywhere. Like I think Benson Boone's doing exactly what God wants him to do.
And here's the other thing is like, I've seen people hating on Benson Boone. They're like, stop calling it a backflip. He's really doing like a side whatever. It's basically a glorified aerial.
Okay, so now the tumbling coaches are talking.
I'm sorry. I'm going to call a spade a spade. He's jumping in the air and doing a spin. Upside down. That's a backflip. Like, I'm not going to call it by its government name, whatever the gymnast move is. Like,
the tumbling coaches need to sit down. Like, just let him be.
Let Benson Boone twirl.
So impressive to be singing and flipping.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and he's not even out of breath. The kid's
And
in
his music's
shape.
good. Sorry.
Hey, he got the vocals.
Yep.
He has the sound.
Yeah.
He has the look.
Yeah.
He's doing the flips. What are people mad about? People are mad that it's not them. If you could sing and flip and rock a mullet mustache, you wouldn't be complaining because you'd be famous like Benson Boone.
Like,
stop hating on him. Stop. I agree with you,
I want to learn
Alexa.
to do a flip.
Mini goal.
Mini goal alert. I want to learn to do a flip. That way, I've been saying I want to secretly before if I ever get engaged, before I get engaged, I want to be in tumbling lessons for like a year before. I've said this.
Yeah.
I want to be in tumbling for about a year before. That way, my reaction can be doing a backflip.
That'd be sick.
Because that'd be a sick photo. Imagine the photographer's hiding.
The photographer's like waiting for you to
He
get
gets
feet
down
off
on one
ground.
knee. I'm in a full backflip, and everyone who's hiding in the bushes is going, when did she learn to do that?
And I'm like, that's 5, 6, 7.
I've secretly been in tumbling classes with Benson Boone.
With Benson.
When
Boone.
he's my instructor in this situation, you have to
No,
understand.
of course. No,
You
I
have
get
to
that.
understand.
I get that, and that's exactly what he would be doing for you in that
of
moment.
Of course.
For sure. For sure.
There was something. Speaking of hooting and hollering core, and like just letting people be. Do you see the kid on? Did we talk about this? The kid on Instagram that was sing with his guitar. Sing with his guitar, and he was like,
what does he
"We'll
sing?
be married in a year
in the summer."
And he's like literally just going so hard. This poor kid, this is like his lifelong dream. Everyone's making fun of him. Everyone's literally being like, they're taking, because now you can comment photos on TikTok.
Yeah.
And at one point, he's singing so hard, and he isn't just in his socks. And
He isn't?
He isn't just in his socks.
Okay.
And he's up on his toes. And all the comments on the video are just the screenshot zoomed in of his toes, like up on his tippies.
Here's the thing, though. People are such haters. Like,
people are such
they
haters.
literally are haters, and there's nothing they can do about it.
And I don't like that TikTok now has a photo comment feature because
I didn't know that, actually.
You didn't know that?
I haven't seen that at all.
It's all over the comments now. So now, like, every video, if someone's like, if there's like a reaction or whatever, the first comment is now like a screenshot zoomed in of that person's face, like, say they were scared, and it's like this. It's like that, like
they'll take they
screenshot it, and then that will be the comment.
Got you.
Or like, it's very. I'm like, okay. I feel like this is giving people too much power.
People are gonna start bullying. Maybe
it's already happening.
It's already happening to the guy who sings "Married to You in a Summer." So I saw that. I didn't like. I'm on the side where no one's making fun of him. I'm on the side where people are just like playing that song a lot.
So,
but I think it's because I'm part of Hootin' and Hollering Radio.
What did you say your Spotify?
My Spotify most listened to is Stomp and Holler.
I like a good Stomp and Holler.
It's good music. It's good music.
I like a good Stomp and Holler.
I don't care who knows. I like Stomp and Holler.
If there's 2 things I'm gonna do, if there's 3 things I'm gonna do, it's stomp, holler, and flip.
Yeah.
That's literally summer plans. Stomp, holler, flip like Benson Boone.
Flip like Benson Boone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if I had a guitar, that'd probably be the first song that I would learn. Is the one that guy's singing on my For You page. Married to You in the Summer.
Did I tell you I didn't recognize my coworker the other day because we were in the elevator together, and she literally had to be like, "Hi." I didn't know it was her because she was carrying a guitar case.
That'll change someone.
She was wearing it out like a backpack on her back, and I just noticed the guitar case, and so I didn't bother to look at the face because it's not someone I know.
Yeah, you don't know anyone with the guitar.
And then she went, "Hi," and I went, "Oh my god, I didn't recognize you with that guitar." I literally did not recognize her with the guitar.
It's like the ultimate disguise.
It's like, what?
Like, forget about putting a baseball cap on. Throw a guitar on your back. You're a new person.
I literally had no idea.
No one's seen you before at all.
That this girl even owned a guitar, and she was like, "Yeah, I never play it, so I'm bringing it in for someone to take." And I was like, that really shocked me, seeing you with a guitar.
Hey, does she sing?
No,
just plays.
She used to play, and then she was like, but I never play, so I'm gonna give it to someone who does.
Oh, it was literally a selling.
She was like just giving it to someone. Yeah. Just giving it away.
That is so funny.
And I was like, damn, that was really, it's a jump scare to see someone like that.
Hey, everyone has their secret talents, and the thing is like the people who are hating on Benson Boone are the people who are putting a guitar on their back just to give it away.
100%. I'm so excited it's rooftop season. And I think yesterday we talked about something that like actually is a goal. Like this is why like I'm not waiting for the mini goal section to talk about this. Like this is an actual goal. We need to film a music video on a roof.
Oh, and I know exactly the roof we're gonna do it on.
I know.
A rooftop has just entered Alexa and I's lives.
A new rooftop.
And
unlocked.
a really,
New rooftop
really,
unlocked.
new rooftop unlocked in a really big way. And we went to the rooftop separately, and we both had the same idea.
Yeah, of course.
And it was music video has to be done up here.
There. It's the perfect setting for a music video.
Yeah, it's like edgy enough where it's cool, but like safe enough where we're not scared.
Oh, maybe I'll be able to do my flip by then.
Get to work, girl, because
I need to text Benson.
Text Benson Boone because it needs to be done this summer.
I know.
And that might take some time to be able to do a flip. Plus, to flip on a roof, you need to be really confident. I don't know if that should be your first flip, honestly.
Yeah,
I hate to like.
Maybe it's off the roof. Imagine.
Hey, no.
Okay.
Hey, no. It's like a 5-story.
Wait, should we talk about that birthday party we walked past yesterday?
Oh yeah.
That was wild.
They had it all.
They
had. I love a birthday party that the theme is so broad because we walked past. We're like, okay, pop off, like tea party.
We walked past when they were setting up, and it was like
it was tea party.
Crazy setup for like it was like almost like they took over it was like block party vibe. Like they took over the whole sidewalk in front of their place, and like had literal table settings for this party.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh wow, like this looks fun. And then we walked by when it was actually going on. Pony,
donkey, lambs,
goats,
chickens.
Yep. That was wild.
Every petting zoo animal was present, and little babies were sitting on the little pony riding around on the sidewalk in Brooklyn.
It was.
I was
really
like, yes,
like, this is so fun.
It was farm to table.
I said out loud 3 times, I want to be at this party. Waiting for someone to say anything. All they did was giggle. I said, I want to be at this party. Literally, all they did was giggle. I was like loitering. Like you guys said, I'll move forward, and I was like loitering.
You're like, wow, it'd be so cool.
I was like a little bit part of the party.
If like I was a part of this party, it'd be really cool, and no one said a single thing.
Well, it just, I mean, apparently someone said it's $5 a girl. It's $5 a head. Apparently.
Oh, really?
Apparently
someone said that to you.
Apparently that was heard.
Oh, yeah, that was a good party.
Yeah, it was a good party.
Maybe one day we can throw something like that.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That'd be cool. With like a backyard or something. Oh, also this summer is the summer of getting ordained. We have our work cut out for us.
We need to get ordained.
We need to get ordained stat, which thankfully I think is actually a 30-second process.
I know.
But both Alexa and I are now officiating weddings, not the same wedding.
Not the same wedding.
Imagine we're co-officiating a wedding one day.
That would be too much.
We do every other word.
That would literally take away.
Yeah.
From anyone's day.
It would. It would.
But your wedding's in September.
My wedding's in September, and I am so excited. Like, I want this to be good. I want people to be like, hey, quit your job.
This is your new job.
Quit your job. You have a new job. You're hired.
Yeah.
Imagine I just like make my rounds officiating.
I mean,
it could be the
incredible.
start. It could really be the start. And I also think it's kind of going to make us closer to like God.
Oh, that's not my goal, but
that's how I'm feeling though.
Okay, good.
Like to officiate means that I'm that much closer to like love and light. You're laughing for why? I don't know.
God?
Yeah, like isn't like that's like love.
I separate church and state in that way.
I mean, I guess I do too. Like I'm really coming off as super religious, and I'm like not. I guess like weddings to me are just spiritual.
Yeah, but for me, I'm not thinking about it like I'm getting close to God. I'm like, oh,
I'm getting close. Like I'm making things official.
Oh yeah, it's power. We're gonna be on power trips.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like
people are already worried about mine. I have a whole full year. I have over a year until I'm doing this.
That's great.
And people, the bride and groom, like it's almost like they kind of immediately regretted it because of all the jokes that I've been saying. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I have the perfect white dress I'm gonna wear. And the bride was like, haha, and then I kept saying it throughout the night. And she was like, And then she was like, like, I'm so nervous. Like, you're going to try to do like crowd work. I'm like,
Oh
no,
my
I'm gonna. No,
God.
I'm literally, I said, because I'm going to interview like people in their lives to like really paint the picture. And I was like,
Yeah,
what's
me
your
too.
ex?
I'm gonna do that
I literally
too.
kept being like, what are your ex's names again?
Oh my God. Alexa, don't be fresh. They're
It's
probably
gonna be fresh.
stressed.
No,
You're
they're
stressing
definitely
them.
stressed.
You are stressing them to the
And
Lord.
then we went to a wedding like all together, and they were like the person who was what is the name? Officiant. The officiant.
The
of that
officiant?
wedding was like, oh, like if you want to take a picture of the bride and groom now, like please do so, and then please like shut your cameras off for the rest of shut your phones off for the rest of the ceremony. I was like, after that, I was like, yeah, like I liked that he did that. Like I might do that, like if you guys want that. And then I'm gonna say like, and if you want to take a picture of me, you can do that now.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh my God, we're so screwed.
You are going to say that, though.
Also, the groom was like, Kyle was like, why do I feel like the Harry Styles story is going to come out while you're officiating the wedding? I'm like, yeah, no, it absolutely will. I'll find a way to get that story in there.
Oh my God.
100%.
Oh my God. You can't tell that one.
Why? They were there later on.
We did hang out
We
with
hung out
them
with
later
that day. There's
day.
a loophole. There's a loophole. We hung out with them that day.
That was the first day I ever met the bride.
Oh, it was?
I think
on Harry
so.
Styles. So you met Harry Styles and the bride on the same day.
Yeah, I met Harry Styles and the bride.
crazy.
You can mention that maybe casually.
No, I'll definitely mention that.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. I feel like it's gonna be. I want to see a video of you doing it, 100%.
100%.
And then I feel like we need to
we
could be a career.
We can compare notes for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's gonna be really fun. I'm excited to like interview people.
Me too.
And get to the bottom of a love story.
Yeah,
I'm
so
like
excited.
I'm almost viewing this like I am a detective.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna interview everyone who's ever even loved these people.
Me too.
Like friends and family, and I'm gonna get to the root. I'm gonna get to the root of it all.
I'm literally using my journalism degree and putting it to work. I'm doing investigative journalism for this one.
It's gonna be great.
I'm so excited. It's gonna be fun.
And it's a bucket list item for me.
Yeah, totally.
For me, it's definitely a bucket list. But yeah, I'm excited for that. For sure.
For sure. Do you have a mini goal?
So this upcoming week, my mini goal is a little bit focused on just like I need to establish a style.
Okay.
So this all started because I've been seeing a lot of people on Pinterest. By that I mean like on the train, what are they doing? They're on Pinterest.
Oh.
I've been seeing like my roommates are on both of them on Pinterest.
Wow.
And I'm like, hold on. What's going on Pinterest? Push comes to shove, there's wardrobe inspiration, there's this, there's that, the other thing. So one of my roommates who has relatively good style, she's like, oh, tell me a couple of things that you like. We can build a board.
Whoa.
So now there's like inspo on how I want to look, dress, and feel.
Okay.
And I want my clothes that I don't wear, honestly, get them out of my face.
Get them out.
Why am I holding on to a pair of jeans that I simply don't like the style? I don't wear tight clothes.
Yeah.
Get rid of them. So I have like tight jeans I never wear. So I'm going to work towards building a capsule wardrobe.
Love that.
And in doing so, it's going to be going like drawer by drawer. Notice how I say drawer because I don't have a closet. I had to cut to the camera for that. I don't have a closet. Let that sink in. I'm like drawers only.
Let that sink in.
I'm just going to sift through my stuff, get rid of stuff that I literally do not wear or align with anymore.
It's a good idea.
Because when I put an outfit on that I really like, I'm like, wait, this is a vibe. Why can I only come up with like 2 or 3 of these outfits? So yeah, then maybe I'll go shopping.
Have the products.
I want to go to Gap or Old Navy or both.
Do it.
Because I saw really cool jeans from Gap that are like baggy.
Whoa, the way you just did that.
I know, I made it.
Are they barrel jeans?
No, they're called horseshoe. I want to try them on.
Okay, fun. That sounds fun.
Because I don't like when my clothes touch my body.
I mean, that's a good thing to do. I feel like that's like almost like a revelation.
It is.
Like, is that something you just figured out?
Yes.
That's good to know.
No, it's huge.
That's huge.
It's huge for the program. So like when you learn something new about yourself like that at this ripe age of 28, like it's like, wow.
I forgot you're 28.
Things are going to change.
I literally forgot you're 28.
I know. What did you think I was?
29.
Oh, really? I thought you were going to say like 26.
Oh, no. I'm 23, though.
No, I know you are.
Yeah.
You've always been younger than me.
I've always been 23.
You've always been younger than me in very big ways.
I've been 23 for a few years now.
But yeah, that's kind of what's up for me right now. And yeah, it's like a loose coastal vibe is kind of my vibe that I'm going to build towards.
I like that.
And I'm coming from literally a place of skinny jeans and a black shirt from college still.
I hold on to, I literally am writing a newsletter about like items I hold on to.
Yeah.
For no reason.
And it's a black tube top. It's a black tube top from college.
Yeah, I hold on to so many things. And I'm like, wow, I literally wore this in high school. Why am I still wearing it?
This shirt?
Is that high school?
No, this shirt is college.
But I remember like wearing this like around the dorm sophomore year.
Yeah.
And it's like,
But I'm still wearing it.
Yeah. I mean, I have sports bras from literally the 6th grade that I still wear.
Wow.
And I'm like, wait, this is 20.
That's good quality.
It's Nike.
Oh, nice.
It's like 20 years old.
Damn, that's crazy.
If you think about it, the sports bra is 20 years old. You're like, what?
What you were wearing when you were 8?
Well, when 6th grade? 10?
6th grade's like 12.
Okay, so it's like, whatever. I'm not going to do that quick math. I can't. 28 minus 12, 6.
16 years old.
Yeah, 16 years old.
Yeah. 16 years
That sports bra just got its driver's license.
old. Got my driver's license
Anyway.
last week.
What's your mini goal?
My mini goal is to make something delicious for a dinner party I'm going to on Friday.
Ooh.
I heard a really great saying that was like, I learned it from this girl I met. She's Australian. She said that her mom always told her that when you go to someone's house, like for a dinner party or something, you should have to knock with your elbow because your hands are so full from carrying stuff.
Aw, that's really sweet.
And I was like, and I love that. Like I love like bringing things to people's house. Like I like that. So I want to like make something delicious to bring to this dinner party.
Yummy.
I'm thinking like it will be a variation of sourdough. I can provide the sourdough.
You make a good loaf.
I make a good loaf, and I want to try a different flavor. So we'll see.
Honestly, do your pickle one.
But isn't that? I know I might do that, but I kind of want to try a new one. But how cute is that? Like when you go to someone's house, you should have to knock with your elbow because you're carrying so much stuff.
I think that's really sweet.
I think that's really sweet. That's so sweet.
That is
So
so
I'll be knocking
sweet.
with my elbow.
Hey, knock with those elbows, girl.
You know I will.
Carry in a lot of stuff.
You know I will.
And enjoy Friday.
I will.
All right.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, y'all.
Bye,
And if
guys.
you watched,
And if you,
sorry, it was like a experience of like.
yeah, are you feeling?
You probably
are
are
you feeling
rubbing your eyes.
seasick? Are you
Yeah.
feeling seasick
You might
because
be
it went
feeling
in and out of
seasick.
focus so much? Well, come back next week. It'll be all sorted, I'm sure.
Guys, we have to take baby steps with technology.
We do. It's a lot for us.
Bye.
All right. Love you. Bye.